Not 100% today. I've got bad guts. I think the cat's given me ringworm. God, Bennett. Oh, God, I feel absolutely terrible. It's not through drink. I just feel a bit, well, not terrible. That's not the right word. I just feel a bit off, if you know what I mean. But, hey, it's winter still. Until the 21st of this month. I think we changed to spring, but it's still freezing, and as I look out of the window at Garside Towers, it's pissing down still. Yes. Brand new show, and again, always the disclaimer at the beginning. I swear a rant about the news, and there's a lot been going on. I think I last did a podcast on Wednesday, didn't I? Well, I'm back today, and I'll do another one maybe Monday and Tuesday. So it's fast and furious these now. We'll do a lot more than we used to. So let's crack on. Great bit of music. Tell a lie. Not music at the end. Comedy at the end today. Jim Davison. It's brilliant. It's a great clip, and if you like Jim Davison, whether you don't like him or not, I think you'll enjoy it because he's funny. The guy is funny. He's not politically correct, which is what I like, because I can't stand political correctness, but he is funny. The budget is on Tuesday, is it? Or Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. It's on Wednesday. And can't get into this. I used to get really excited about the budget, all sorts, things coming down or going up, or it's always not anymore. It's usually going up, isn't it? For those that smoke and drink, usually they get hammered. Especially smokers. I'm glad I don't smoke. Somebody said to me once, do you smoke? And I said, only when I'm on fire, darling. And it's true. And this cost, how much are they now a packet? £8, £9. Oh dear, for a packet of cigarettes. I'm not going to have a go and bang on about people that smoke. It's not something I would ever have done or would do. I can't see the sense in it, but it is a drug. It's addictive, probably one of the most addictive things there is, isn't it? And full of carcinogens and poisons and toxins and that. But but funnily enough, when I used to, back in the 70s, when I used to work as a driver's mate, I worked for a company called Marshall Transport. And after that, a company called British Road Services, BRS. And we, at Marshall Transport, we had a contract with John Player and Son, who made the number 6 and number 1s and that was WD and H.O. Wills, that came after. But John Player was based in Nottingham, and they had this huge factory on this big industrial estate in Nottingham, and it was near Boots. Boots was based. I think they still are there. I'm not sure John Player are anymore, but they must be. I don't know what John Player, Lamberton Butler, I think now John Player is it. I can't remember, but because I'm a non-smoker. And anyway, they made these. They made the cigarettes there, and I'll never forget the smell as I walked through of tobacco being rolled into cigarettes, and it is quite a pleasant smell. It is a lovely smell. I really did like that smell, but of course not what it can do. And when it's being lit, I didn't like the smell then, and so forth. But when it's in its raw state, tobacco, it's not an unpleasant smell. A bit like tarmac, bitumen. That's another glue. Normally joking. And nail polish, that's another one, isn't it? That's not an unpleasant smell. They must be putting things in it that's sort of easy on the nose, if you like. Easy on the ooter, as they say. Right, so that's the budget, and we're all, whoever will be affected. And, of course, it's right across the board, isn't it? People on benefits and people who aren't and so forth, taxes. And there's all sorts going on. His fucking head must be full, mustn't it, Philip Hammond, or whoever the Chancellor is at the time. When they do the pre-budget statement, they write it all out. Fuck me, I know he gets help and everything, but there's a lot going on, and he has to get it right, doesn't he? Otherwise he gets absolutely slaughtered. Not just from the public, but from the opposition, if you can call it an opposition. It isn't at the moment, is it? Donald Trump... Jesus. Every podcast I do, and probably will do, this man will feature. I watched some videos the other day on him, all these lefties and liberals and all these media people that said that he'd never be president. And if you get a chance, go on YouTube and just type in celebrities' reaction to Donald Trump being president, or just even a few words of that, and it'll come up. It's quite a good search engine, isn't it, YouTube? And you'll see it, and it's frightening. Absolutely frightening. Ann Coulter, she's a well-known Republican spokeswoman, isn't she? She backs Donald Trump, and she was on this show. I like this woman. I really do like Ann Coulter. She's a writer, isn't she? She does also. She's a personality in America. Big, strong-willed woman. I like her. Very similar to Kate Hopkins over here from The Apprentice. And she went on this talk show, and there was all these people round her, and they said, "Who do you think should lead the Republican ticket?" This was when the campaign was going on to select the Republican candidate to stand against Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders or whoever. And she said, without any hesitation at all, she said, Donald Trump. So they all just sort of all sat there looking at her gobsmacked. They said, Donald Trump? She said, yeah. And not only that, I think he'll be president. Well, they all fell about laughing. One fell off a chair, literally, obviously messing around, and they were all guffawing and not now. It's an education watching this video. Tom Hanks, there'll be flying saucers come out of the sky with dragons wearing red capes before Donald Trump gets to be president. Yeah, loads of them, loads and loads and loads of them. Donald Trump will not be president. You can be assured of that. The finger wagging and everything. And the best one, Barack Obama. Yeah. Let's get this straight right now. Donald Trump will not be president. Amazing. It's a fucking edgy. I love watching that video. I could watch it again and again and again, watching them all crying. Anyway, he's in the news again. And he's just come out with it, out and out. I love how he does this. And you see, the media normally had control over everything, didn't they? But Twitter now, you can go on social media and you can say things. If you've got a beef against some company that's treated you badly, and they're on Twitter, just go on Twitter and vent your spleen. They'll soon be in touch. Believe me. And that's what he does. He says, listen, if I've got something on my mind, whether I'm president or not, I'm going to tell people on Twitter about it. And he has done. And he's just come out and said that Barack Obama tapped his phone at Trump Towers. There you go. And I believe he did. And in fact, it's all coming out now. I watched an article on Fox News. And he actually, he has done. It looks like there's an organisation called FISA in America, and it's something to do with foreign intelligence services or something to do with that. They investigate any kind of foreign interference in American affairs, domestic American affairs. They investigate, and they've said there's a case. Now, if that is the case, then that's fucking naughty, isn't it? What the fuck was Barack Obama thinking there? Well, of course he was friends and joined at the hip with Hillary Clinton, and they were trying everything they could to find out. Even with the fucking wiretap, they still didn't win. Isn't that amazing? But Donald Trump has just come out and said it. Now, he needs to back this up, does old Donald. I hope he has got back. I'm looking at the reports on Fox News, he has got a case here. And if this is investigated, it will absolutely destroy any legacy that Barack Obama had. And it will also finish the Democrats off this. This is massive news. This is huge. I mean, they're trying everything they can to try and discredit his presidency, aren't they, the Democrats and Liberals? But he's got one here. If he's right about this, oh dear God, it's going to kick off. It's going to kick off. And there's not a day goes by that the Guardian, Sky, BBC over here are having a dig at him. The Mirror, they're all saying, they're almost to the point where they're saying he's mental. And it's so disrespectful. It really is. If I was president and I saw some of these headlines, I'd get very pissed off. And I'd be getting very vengeful. And he has the power. These fucking idiots that keep having a go at him haven't got a clue what he's capable of. And if he loses his rag one day and picks the phone up, that's the end of them. No one will ever know. And no one will ever know that it's him that's involved. That's how powerful that man is. They better watch it here. Because he does not a threat. It's a fucking promise, isn't it, with him? I mean, you know, you can only piss someone off so much. And if you've got that kind of power that he wields and you keep digging away, chipping away, then it's going to blow up in your face. And, it'll be one fucking morning at 3 a.m. in the morning, and that's the end of them. You'll never see them again. And I fucking hope that happens. I really do. Some of them are despicable. Trying to demean him and demonise him and his family, all because they don't like his policies. It's like with me, because I went on Facebook on the LBC Facebook page, and I give my point of view about something, and all of a sudden I got all these photos appearing of my Amazon reviews, book reviews. Why? Just because they didn't like my point of view, they instantly Googled or trolled me on my Amazon page and started to try and smear me and discredit me. They're evil scum, and that's what they do with Donald Trump. So eventually he will get pissed off with it, and I hope this goes through. I hope he gets this investigated, because Barack Obama's out. It wouldn't surprise me, looking at the messages in the last podcast I said, didn't I, about Barack Obama giving these veil warnings about resistance and everything else. Fucking slimy Barack Obama. I never trusted him then, and I don't trust him now. On these book sales that are flying through, he's getting record amounts of book sales. Why? Well, because of who he is. Because he's just a shyster. He's a cum man. And he's done fuck all. I mean, some parts of America are fucking ruined because of that bastard. He's ruined it. He's just looked after his close friends and this, that and the other. That's why the public voted Donald Trump, because they were sick of all the these elitist Democrats in their own bubble. And these Hollywood people, all these celebrities and everything that are multimillionaires. They'd know nothing in common, have they, with the common American man and woman? So that's why he's there, and they fucking still can't see it. This is the amazing thing. I'm just looking through smart meter quotes, 1.9k. All these smart meters that are getting installed, and they've all gone haywire, and there's people putting pictures up on social media of the readout or the actual bill that you're supposed to pay, and one's 1 point, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, 19k, £19,000. I wouldn't have one in. I told them no. No, you're not putting anything on that. Everybody got a knock on the door, didn't they? Or they got a letter, whether you're on quarterly or meter or whatever. And I said no. Let's have a quick... Right. This is a couple of weird ones here before we get onto the main one. There's always a lunatic, isn't there? There's always a head case. Always, every week, sometimes every day, there's a crackpot comes crawling out the woodwork, and in this case, it's a guy called what's he called? Alan Evans. Alan Evans. He sounds English or Welsh, doesn't he? More Welsh, and he's an American. He's from, where is he from? He's from the state of Colorado, I think. And he's told everybody he's actually, he's the King of England, and Majesty isn't. Yeah, apparently. He's a direct descendant all the way through. He's built this case up, and he's paid a lot of money for lawyers and so forth, and it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. And he's actually put, as a direct descendant of unbroken primogeniture, legally documented since the 3rd century in Great Britain and registered at the Royal College of Arms, Evans has provided his legal notice to claim his historic estate. He wants everything that the Queen has, basically. Yeah, when they've all stopped laughing, they'll just fucking... don't piss the Queen off, son. Here's a bit of advice. Don't piss Her Majesty off. All I'll say is Paris, subway. That's it, and I'll leave it at that. Don't piss Her Majesty off. Nutcase! Apparently he's done this before. He tried to claim half of the state of Georgia was his. But there was no claims. No, it was all unfounded, and it's a wonder he's not been locked up. Well, in that case he would be, but they fuck around with their Madge, mate, and you'll be more than fucking locked up.